What is up, guys? BlackScape here, and today we have some brand new gameplay footage from Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. This one is particularly interesting because it shows us the character select screen, which is something that I've been really interested to see, and all the characters that we've been getting announced. So I want to dive into this. Huge shout out to Storm Master. That is where this footage is coming from, and they also gave a huge shout out to Denge Kion Online. That's where they got the footage from. Let's go ahead and jump into this video and see what's new in Dragon Ball Sparking Zero and exactly what is going on with the gameplay, what the character select screen looks like, and is there an improvement from how the game was a few months ago. Let's go ahead and jump in. The first thing that I'm noticing is that when you click between the characters, I mean, it's not only just the background looks like what the battlefield is going to be when you drop in, but they're literally dropping in like they were flying to this location and they're landing. So right up the bat, we're going to all the characters that have many different transformations. That's Goku and Vegeta. I particularly liked how Super Saiyan 3 Goku looked. If you guys go back to that one, he looks a lot more lean than what I remember him looking, but I like the way that he looks. Now, Vegeta and Goku are, of course, going to have the most amount of transformations. They are the main characters, essentially, of the show, so they get the most amount of forms. And honestly, I'm okay with that. I do like that we are getting a lot of variety with these characters. And honestly, going through right now, Gohan and Piccolo, we're probably going to be getting some new transformations for them as well. Probably going to get Beast Gohan here soon, seeing as how Superhero is a DLC, and Orange Piccolo. I think it's interesting, out of all the Ginyu Force, really, Birder is the one that we get, not even Captain Ginyu. That, to me, seems a little bit interesting here. Broly, I think Broly, they've done him pretty well here, although I personally would have had him be a lot bigger, a lot more bulky, but I think that he's perfectly fine. Love the way Beerus looks. He looks almost like his original design, the way Akira Toriyama actually designed him. He looks very similar to that instead of how Dragon Ball Super has been designing him lately. But right now we're about to jump into a battle between Mr. Hercule and Majin Buu, which is a realistic battle that could have taken place, honestly, in the DBZ arc, if Hercule would have attacked Buu, or if Buu would have gotten fed up with Hercule and destroyed him, or maybe, since they're both best friends, they could have had some sort of mutual sparring match. That could have also been a situation. I'll say it here and I'll say it again. I've said it before. Hercule flying is not something that I mean, they kind of play it off like he's just jumping, but and he's kind of like, actually, the way you're seeing it, he's kind of falling a little bit. So he's jumping really high, but still, I don't think he should be able to jump like that. I do like that a lot of the goofiness that comes from the character is in all his movesets and how he powers up and everything, even like this explosion. And the one thing that really catches my eye, and it's not just in this, but in a lot of the other parts of the game that we've been seeing, a lot of the footage that we've been seeing from the game, is the explosion and cloud effects are straight out of Ninja Storm. Like, they must have been using the exact same studio for that. Like, the destruction looks exactly, the power up, the ki blast, everything looks very similar to Ninja Storm. So this is almost like Budokai Tenkaichi mixed with Ninja Storm. Is one of his attacks to summon Fat Buu? Okay, alright, that's pretty badass, not gonna lie. Fat Buu would defend Hercule. That makes a lot of sense, to be honest with you. I feel like so far the showcase is mainly on Hercule's abilities that I've been paying attention to because he is the one we're fighting with. But Boo looks like he may have some things also going on here that are pretty anime accurate that I haven't been paying attention to fully. Also, I need to watch more of these videos, and honestly, I want to play the game too, but I need to watch more of this stuff because a lot of this stuff kind of flies underneath the radar for me. Okay, so look, even in this fight, look at Beerus' design. That is not the same Beerus that we got from Super. That's not even the same Beerus we got from I don't even know, like the way that he's portrayed in the manga or anything like that. That looks straight up like the original design and the design of Beerus that we saw in DBS Broly. Like with his the coloring, the way his eyes are, like just the shape of his head, like that design is more of the Akira Toriyama version of Beerus. This is what I was wondering too, if they were gonna keep the same energy that Budokai Tenkaichi did when you were facing off against huge characters. And it looks like it's almost the exact same thing. Like if you're a big character, you still are able to throw hands at a smaller character, vice versa. But I mean, you're still you're just bigger, but you're not stronger, which is something that I've been wondering about the game. If you go into different transformations, will you have power-ups? Will you be stronger? Will a blue transformation be stronger than a Super Saiyan transformation? Or is there equal footing amongst all transformations? This is something that I really want to know. You know, it'd be cool to get a Uzaru Bardock. That would actually be pretty badass. Oh, that's pretty sweet. Look at the cloud effects too. That was really cool. See, there's a mixture here of Budokai Tenkaichi and Ninja Storm that I absolutely think that is appropriate for this game. It's not just them trying to, capitalize on the popularity of Ninja Storm. They're actually trying to, give us something that is very, it fits the original vision of Budokai. Oh, so it's Trunks and Gohan versus all the androids. This would be such a great fight in reality, because of how powerful Android 17 has gotten recently. This would be such a good fight. I actually want to make a video about Trunks, this version of Trunks and his blue powered up Super Saiyan Rage transformation. Actually, I've been meaning to jump into that video. Which is exactly what they use in this. They use that version. And you can even see it here. This explains to you exactly what this Rage form actually is. And you can see that just when he's powering up, that Super Saiyan aura mixed with some of that blue ki that you get. Yeah, that explains to you what the form actually is. To be honest, I'm not the biggest fan of this version of 17. I prefer the one that we saw in DBZ. The Ranger 17, not my biggest. I'm definitely not gonna be maining him. I will fight with 18 though, 100%. So it looks like it's easy to jump into some of these combos, even with the, maybe just the hitting the button. Okay, this is what I'm talking about. So if he powers up into Super Saiyan, do you get, I'm looking at the meters, do you get some sort of boost of any kind? Are you slightly stronger than you were before? Does it that's kind of what I want to know, or do you just have access to new abilities? Because there needs to be a need for you, or a reason for you, that's advantageous to even transform in the middle of the fight, besides it looking cool. I can already see people spamming that Android 17 barrier. That was sweet. And I just realized, I think that they only have Gohan in base, at least in the character select screen, and then only base and Super Saiyan. We didn't see, oh no, maybe we, oh no, yeah, we didn't see that. And then Super Saiyan 2, yeah, I didn't see no Ultimate Gohan in there. And the battle damage is real. Look at 17. He's all messed up. Something that Dragon Ball games need. It's something that it absolutely is a must. Okay, so it gives you a boost, so you can, using this finisher, you can kind of get real close to your opponent like that. I'm just a huge fan of Dr. Gero because I have such a nostalgic feeling from that beginning part of the Android saga. When we were like first, like it was like the mystery of who's Android 19 and 20. So far it looks pretty good. I want to see more gameplay footage, but besides that it looks really, really good. Definitely solid, way better than it was before, and I'm looking forward to it. But let me know what you guys thought of this gameplay, and if you guys want me to look over more gameplay or bring you guys more gameplay, let me know in the comment section below. Take it easy, guys.